You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your bold and the beautiful early edition spoilers for the week of Monday, August 21st, all the way through Friday, August 25th. There is a lot to unpack. We are still waiting on a couple of things to happen in the current week. We're still waiting to see the scene where Liam comes to steal a third kiss from Steffy, despite her being a married woman, despite him saying he would never interfere with her marriage, which he is still saying up until the most recent episodes. And then we're also waiting on the footage of Brooke out at the Cliff House because of a behind the scenes photo showing her on the set. And I feel like she definitely might advocate for Finn, because Finn staying with Steffy will leave Liam available for Hope, and she wants her daughter stuck with a waffler. Terrible parenting, but what are you going to do? All right. So next week, well, three things actually. The first spoiler is not tied to a specific date, but Joshua Hoffman, who plays RJ Forrester, said at the recent fan event that he has a really big storyline coming, and he's going to be working with Eric and the Forrester Creations designers. So maybe Ridge is finally going to harangue him into picking up a pencil and drawing some designs for Forrester Creations, because he feels like it is in his blood, which is true to some extent, but that blood is maroon blood. Let's be clear on that, but still talented blood. All right, we're going to dig into our early edition spoilers for next week. But first, if you haven't already, please reach down and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our bold updates. So the other thing that has us scratching our heads possibly about RJ is this first early spoiler I'm going to tell you about. And it's that hidden feelings come to light. There are hidden feelings that are exposed. But whose feelings are hidden right now, right? That's the big question. And we are assuming, based on the way this is written about hidden feelings, that these are hidden romantic feelings. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're hidden feelings of hatred. Maybe this is Brooke still, harboring a grudge against Thomas and still not wanting him near her daughter. Maybe that's what comes to light. Maybe Ridge finds out that Brooke hates his son and she's been keeping it hidden for a while. Alternately, we might see RJ catching feelings for a model at Forrester Creations or vice versa, because they did say that Ridge Jr. was going to be getting a love interest. So maybe not, because now it sounds like he's got this design thing coming. Hidden feelings. I mean, it could be Hope for Thomas. This could be Hope saying, you know what, I love you, and telling Thomas. I think a lot of us want more Thomas and Hope scenes and are getting impatient since it's been the Steffy, Liam, and Finn show nonstop for well over a week. And in terms of hidden feelings, I can't think of anybody else that has any hidden feelings. Hope's been pretty clear with Liam how she feels, but maybe not so much about Thomas, although she's been telling him, how much she cares about him and how much he makes her feel good. Taylor, I don't think, has hidden feelings anymore for Ridge. She seemed thoroughly irritated with him this week. So very vague, very strange spoiler. We'll have to wait and see what it means. And the next spoiler is Hope-centric, which gives me hope that the week of August 21st, we might actually get more Hope and Thomas scenes, because this spoiler says Hope's choice changes things for several people. So on Thursday and Friday, we are going to see Liam and Hope in scenes together. This is baby Beth's birthday party. Now, what's strange is that she was born January of 2019, but if you remember, Hope was told that her baby had died because Dr. Buckingham stole the baby and ended up using felony flow to sell the baby to Taylor in a private adoption. So she wound up with Steffy, who called her Phoebe. And so a lot of us were calling her Phoebeth for a while because we knew she was Beth, but they had named her Phoebe. And she was turned back over to Hope and Liam in August of that year, because it went on for quite a while. So some people were theorizing that maybe they are celebrating the date she was basically reborn to Hope and Liam as a couple, because her actual birthday on her birth certificate is in January. But, Bold's going to do what Bold wants to do, no matter if it collides with history or not. So maybe they'll explain it, or maybe they'll just ignore it and force us to accept it. So she's got this big talk coming on Friday, August 18th with Liam, discussing the state of their broken marriage. So And then Liam unexpectedly admits to something, is an undated spoiler for this week. I'm wondering if he's actually going to come clean to Hope about kissing Steffy, and she was right. He's still in love with Steffy. It's not often that Liam admits that he was wrong. He doesn't like to, and you have to pull his teeth out to get the truth from him. So it's very frustrating. It would be a refreshing change of pace if Liam came clean with Hope. And if he comes clean with her, that could be what's driving this choice she makes that changes everything. So after her talk with Finn, if she hears about the kisses, figures out he is off chasing Steffy already, she may be ready to go full on relationship mode with Thomas. Maybe she was holding back on taking it public because she didn't really want Liam to know. But they might have an intense conversation where she admits, that's fine because I've been with Thomas. Maybe she says it to clap back at him. I don't know. I think a lot of us are excited to see Thomas and Hope start a real relationship rather than just having a week of episodes of them in bed and then nothing except one passionate kiss in the design office, and then we haven't seen them together again. So it's frustrating fans that have been waiting for a while to see this Thomas and Hope action. So her getting into a full-on romance with Thomas would fit this spoiler because it would affect lots of people. Brooke and Ridge, no doubt Liam, because Liam's probably not going to like this and may have some things to say about Thomas being around Beth. So it could affect a lot of people, and I'm wondering just what kind of change that she would make that would affect that many people. I mean, I don't think she's going to try to get Liam back, and Liam is saying Steffi's the love of my life. She's the biggest, leaving her was the biggest mistake I ever made. So I don't feel like it's anything like Hope is suggesting a reconciliation. Hey, if you enjoy these early edition spoilers, please reach down, click that like button so we know that you enjoyed them. If you haven't already, please click subscribe so you don't miss any of our bold and the beautiful updates, and definitely drop your comments on what you're hoping to see next week. We love reading your comments. The thing I am most excited about is seeing what this big choice is that Hope makes. I'll tell you guys the truth. I've not been the biggest fan of Hope for a while. I don't know why. I had a problem with her good girl character when you were realigning it back to her getting with Liam when he's been with Steffy during many times over the years, and vice versa. It went the other way, but that definitely seemed against it. Also, Hope was always in almost kind of Little House on the Prairie, kind of bad fashion outfits for me. And now that she's been with Thomas, she's wearing a smoky eye. She has this straightened kind of sexy tresses. She's wearing black. She's in these slinkier outfits. It's like she is a whole new Hope. And I do have to say, I really like this Hope. I will also say that I liked Kim Matula as Hope a lot, and when they recast the role with Annika Noelle, I feel like they drastically changed the character. And I think they are now taking her back to more of the Hope we knew from the past. That's where I'm kind of feeling the vibe, and I'm enjoying Hope a whole lot lately. Tell us what you think about all this and what you're excited to see next week. Thank you for listening. Come back soon for your full Bold and the Beautiful weekly spoilers, casting news, 2-week spoilers, and a whole lot more. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.